Hello everyone, before we start the video, I do want to say that this video is brought to you by Nxtzen. They did send me the products, they did sponsor this. I do want to say that per our discussion in this snippet that you see on the screen, I will always be honest, fair, and upfront, and they know that my mantra is to keep it real. So just
Decon EC Details back with an episode. In this episode, we're going to go over this brand, but not only that, we're going to go over their hybrid wash. So this brand that we're walking through today is called Nxtzen. Nxtzen has been around since 2008. Zen Automotive suppliers out of Australia. They decided after so many years of bringing in the best products, doing the best marketing, bringing all that to Australia, they decided, you know what, it's time for us to do our own brand. And they came out with the Nxtzen in 2017. They launched the US during the worst time ever in COVID. And you're looking for more information about this brand because you're like, who the heck are they? I want you to click on this or click in the link in the description below to see that interview we did on our podcast, the Keep It Real podcast, with the owner Joel and the US distributor Ron. The company has been around for a long time, doing a lot of product innovation for other companies. And if you could tell by these bottles, I'll do a close-up, the logo, the design of these bottles are absolutely top-notch. C6 level, in my opinion, on the way the logos and the way they represent the branding. So I think the branding is freaking amazing. They're certified Australian, meaning that all their products are designed, are built, are boxed, are all labeled in Australia. It's kind of like when we say proud of the USA, they are proud to be made, Australian made out of Sydney, Australia. And I just want to talk over the products before we use them. So for each one, I'm going to talk about in depth, and then we're going to walk through how I intend to use it, what products we're going to use, what dilutions, so on and so forth. The first product in the lineup that we're going to talk about today is their Decon foam. Now, when you think about Decon foam, you're thinking to yourself, what is it? What is the pH of it? Tell me more about it. What does it smell? Great questions. This is a pH balanced product, not neutral, balanced, meaning that they take an acidic, they take a high pH soap, they try to balance it in chemistry, and it does three things, okay? It cleans a dirty car, duh. It takes salt, grime, and all that in one soap, kind of like you would with an acid soap. And if you let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes on a panel, it starts to break all that, emulsify, spray it off, then you can do your contact wash. So this bad boy is hyper concentrated. The concentration on this is 1,001 in the bucket, 40 to 1 in the foam cannon. And our foam cannon of choice today is no other than the Simba Hawaiian and MMT. Okay, that's where we're at. So this is their Decon. So let's talk about price. 1 liter, you're looking at $29.95. A 5 liters of this, remember, super concentrated, wild concentration, is $79.95. So if you haven't, you can pick these up in the description below. I'll have them in there for you. We'll see if Ron can give us a coupon code for first-time viewers. Not sure. What I'm going to use for my contact wash, and I was super impressed by it, is their Zet, or how do you say it? ZNR. The ZNR is their waterless, it's a rinseless wash. Dilutions on this is absolutely bonkers. It's 1,000 to 1. It has unique blends of polymer surfactants in it, so it's a true cleaner. You can actually coat right after this without a polish, without a pen or prep. It can be used 0.5 ounces in 32 ounces of water as a clay bar. We're going to do that today. You can use it for the interior. I did test it on the interior of my Tesla. We'll do more tests on that here in the channel later on. There's no protection behind, and the cost of this bad boy is $29.95, and it's $78.50 for 5 liters, which will be washing your car, my car, my mom's car, your sister's car, your brother's car, and then you'll be tired before you use the whole bottle. We're looking at the next product here in the lineup for them is super clean. It is a citrus-based degreaser. It's high concentrated. It can be used 40 to 1. 5 could be used 41 for interiors. This is all they have in their clean lineup. This is what I like about this lineup too. It's super simple, right? Reminds me of ADS in the sense that they don't have a lot of things doing a lot of things. These two pair could be used for cleaning. This could be used for the interior. 40 to 1 for the wheels. We're gonna do 8 ounces. We're gonna dilute that together. 8 ounces into a 32 ounce gallon bottle of water. Ron said will give you chef's kiss. It does smell real good. You can tell it's got a the pH has to be high. It smells like citrus. Smells real good. We have their Iron Decon. It smells like cheeks. It's an iron remover. It's supposed to be low odor, but the only thing low odor about this when I go to the top, just saying the sprayers are not bad either. They look like the new sprayers from Tim Coates. He actually updated his sprayer, so if you haven't seen that, shout out to Tim. But yeah, the Iron Decon for that cost. Oh, let's go over cost here. I apologize. The cost for this for 500 mils is 19 bucks. It's super dilutable, remember, $29.95 for 1 liter, and then the gallon we're looking at $69.95. Iron Decon is supposed to be low odor, used for a decon step. $24.95 for this, and then you're looking at $98 for a 5 liter. Next in the line up here is their prep solvent. Their prep solvent's right here. This one is supposed to be the bee's knees. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? People from Australia know how to make crap. So when I think of this product, I'm super stoked to use it against clarity from NV, but it's supposed to be super good. Has a bunch of surfactants in it, helps it clean. We're gonna test that today. We're gonna go into the wheel tire dressing and the waterless wash. I didn't get a lot of information on this. This is supposed to be a high gloss. Jeff here likes high gloss, so we're gonna use this. It's supposed to last more than 2 weeks. And then we have ZNR Plus, is their waterless wash. We're gonna use that for the door jambs. Now let's talk, how are we gonna protect the car, Eddie? How are you protecting the car? We're gonna go over this monster, okay? I'm moving this. Let me move this here. Okay, let me bring my iPad. I'm trying to be way professional. I told you I would up my game. I told you I was ready to do this. 365. This is their 1-year banger monster Hulk of a freaking coating, right? It's $69 for this. Does 10 to 15 cars. Here's the thing, fellas and ladies and women. If you all are watching, we're gonna open this box together, and I want to show you the unboxing experience so you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay, check this out. Hey, bring it in. Bring it in. Check this out. This bad boy is a 2-parter. So you take this, you mix it with this, you put it in, and the polymers are so stout that if you let it sit for more than a day and a half, it starts to cross-link and the whole bottom gets hard. We're about to put that to the test. I'm a Geon hand coat fanboy. I'm excited to put this to the test. We're gonna look at saturation. Here's the wild thing about this, right? Usually 1 year is what you think 365 means, but that's just the name of it. It actually goes longer. They have videos. See if I can find out, play it. They have videos where they had this over 2 years, 18 months. The chemical hit from pH of 3 to pH of 13 of spray. We're gonna find out how easy it is. It's actually a wipe on, wipe off. We're gonna test this. We're gonna put it to its paces, and that's the whole brand in its totality. So I'm excited to show you the dilutions. We're gonna go over the wash. We're gonna go over the clay process, how to clean the wheels with their products. Let's get cracking. All right, so check it out. So we got everything diluted. Let me walk you through what we did. We diluted our Decon foam 2 ounces into 500 mils of water. We poured that into Simba MTM foam cannon. We went back, we did our ZNR in the bucket, 4 gallons of water, 15 mils. Then I did a clay lube with ½ an ounce with 33 ounces of water. I did 6 ounces. This is what they told me. I talked to Ron. So I have myself here. Shout out to Adrian for sending me this. He made me this, so I'm testing it out. We want tire cleaner, so we're gonna use that. And then we're gonna bust out their stinky iron remover. Let's see if it stinks me out, stinks Bevs out. We're gonna use that for these gnarly wheels. The wheels are hashed. I will show you an image or a video here how bad the wheels are. It looks like it has never been iron decon. So I'm actually gonna let the iron sit for a little bit. Once it sits for a tiny bit, I'm gonna tag it with this. We'll clean the insides of the rims, and that's what we're gonna do here. Let me bring you in up close. Get this video, baby. All right, so we have the wheel here. You can see inside of the brake dust. You can see how dirty it is. So I'm gonna tag it first. Usually people will spray this with water. I'm not gonna go that route this time because I don't want to. I just want to see how good the iron remover works. See that here. I don't want to waste it, man. This stuff is awesome, so I want to save it. I'm just testing it on this rim here to see what kind of cleaning we could get. I'll get my bigger rat company brushes when you get these type of knobs. Yeah. So you can see the browning on it. So yeah, it'll strip it. Straight's the way to go. It killed the sealant. The tire dressing. Yeah. All right, that cleaned the tire good. So if you do a stronger dilution, it cleaned it killed the sealant, took the browning off. Iron remover goes to work fast. You can smell it working. So if they can make this low smelling, it could be good. Right now it's too smelly for me. Oof. It is lower than it is from purge, so that's what I like about that. But this after APC, a little stronger dilution. If I had a gallon, no problem, I would use that for my wheel and tire cleaner. So this stuff is great, actually. All the browning off. I didn't even have to use it straight. I did it I put in a spray, took all the browning off. It took all the iron off. There's a lot of bedded iron remover in the back, but it cleaned it real good. All right, so here's where we're at. So we cleaned the tires. I want to go over this product real quick and give you like an overview synopsis, something that I'm learning. So this one is dilutable, 1 to 4, 1 to 3. They left it up to you, actually. Up to you. Whatever you feel like fits your business needs. On gnarly tires like this one, I use it straight. It's a gel consistency, so when it sprays, you just press it hard. It's kind of like the polish that you use from DIY. You get that gel consistency, and that gives you a better cleaning experience if that's what you're looking for. 1 to 3 worked well. I was able to get all the dirt, grime, and the nasty tire shine off of these tires with this product. I did use iron remover. Iron remover worked good. After you sprayed it, the odor wasn't gnarly, and you can appreciate that. All our tires, we did the whole side. We did all of our tires, we did all the rims, we dried them. Now we're gonna foam the car and do our hybrid wash. We're using Decon foam from Nxtzen. It's 40 to 1, 1 to 1,000 in the bucket. 1 to 1,000 is an ounce is what I put in the bucket. You get that frothy foam. I'm not gonna use this in the bucket, but if you're gonna put it inside a foam cannon, I have Simba here. I diluted it I diluted 40 to 1, so I put 2 ounces, 550 mils. Based on my dilution calculations, I took a ZNR, because we're doing ZNR here, and ZNR is 1 to 1,000. So when you're using this, note, it is pretty dilutable, 1 to 1,000. And then I created a clay bar, because we're gonna have to clear this beast, because the car is hashed, right? We put 0.5 to 33 ounces, gives you a nice, smells good. Gives you a nice clay lube, super slick, super lubricious. I tested on the side here, but we're doing that together. And then we're gonna get into the wash. So we could wash it, we can get ready for a polish, and then I got something special in this video for you. It just came out and I actually bought it. It's here. Can't wait to show you that. But let's get going, let's start washing, and I'll show you how this works. You're washing it, dilute it 1 to 40. I got Simba here. That's the kind of foam you get. And remember, that's less than 2 ounces. All of the product, and it's thick foam. It's clear foam. And you can just see how that's pulling the dirt down. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. I'm gonna foam the rest of the car, but the foaming on this is real good. It smells super good. And I'm gonna let that do the work for about 2 minutes based on what it said. I got it foaming, it's dripping. I'm gonna let it sit for 2 minutes. There's a lot of contaminants in the car. So it's 519 right now. 519 right now. Well, that's it for about 2 or 3 minutes. Here's a couple things. It smells good for a Decon soap. So far for 2 ounces in the foam cannon, it's wild, just wild. So I didn't have to mix it or put it in hot water, and it's working very well. And the goal is to use this to take everything off. And then when I take everything off here, I'm gonna go back and do my contact wash with ZNR rinseless wash. So we'll wait, we'll come back in 2 minutes, and then we'll, wash it off. Towel test. So now we got to test the validity of this soap. We're going to take a fresh microfiber towel. We're going to see if it did remove dirt. I'm going to go to the lower parts here. The dirtiest part of the car was right here. And over here, let me go here. I don't know what kind of wizardry. Wizardry? I don't know. That is absolutely. Just wipe the whole panel. Okay, throwing that out. Wild, absolutely wild. I pre-sprayed half the car already. Just I wanted to do it because I got the doors open. It's kind of hot. We're gonna do door by door. I have ZNR. I have it mixed 1 to 1000. So about 15 mils in the foam cannon. I'm using IK sprayer. I'm using the best sponge in the world. DIY. Right here, Legacy. That's dirt on there. It's a dye from something else. No, HydroSafe didn't do it. It was actually, I think it was another brand that did it. Eco Wash. Anyway, I've never had my sponge changed, but we're gonna use a sponge. We're gonna go panel by panel. I'm gonna give you my results. We'll do about 1 or 2 doors and go over like what I think it is. But so far, man, panel's clean. So we think about slickness here. I will say this, Heroes is still a better rinseless in my opinion. The cleaning power of this is as good or slightly better than Hero in my opinion. It just cleans like real good, super good. And that's what they made it for. They didn't make it for slickness or anything like that. They made it a cleaner, so you go from cleaning into a ceramic coating if you wanted to. I still think Hero as a package is, to me, top one. Is it better than the Fine Lab V3? I would give this Fine Lab V3 spot if it was a tad more slick. And you can see what I was telling you about, that absolutely nothing on here. Like, it's easy clean this time. Slickness, again, this is a cleaner, they said. So they didn't want, they opted out from doing super slick, leaving anything behind. I can actually coat on top of this without having to spray panel prep. But you know, you always pay panel prep because we're gonna polish your car. This is the other side of the car, and I already washed it, but you can tell all the water spots it has. This is gonna be a project because you can see the water spots there, here. Now, I didn't get any water spot remover from their line. I don't think they have it. So we're gonna try a couple things. This is not a water spot show, but you can see how damaged it is. We're gonna do one section and then we'll clay it first to see if we can get off, but you can see all the water spots this side gets. This is the side that gets hit by the sprinklers. And you can tell because it's all over the whole side, right here. It should make the top 5 rinseless washes. They fix it, it'll be hard to beat. Cleaning ability is just insane. Just the way it cleans. Now slickness, it's not as good as the 5, but I think it cleans better than, I might clean better in Fine Lab. I don't know, we have to do that test. Just a speculation at this moment. Now, before we get into a polish, right? So hybrid wash, bussin'. I think it's a great hybrid wash. I think it's better than the Reset Eco 2. Oh, it's better than that. I think it's gonna be better, way better than Ammo. It's gonna be tied with Koch Chemie, and it'll be tied with ADS in that fashion. That's where I'm at. So let's talk about this. So I got Delete. Delete is a product by IGL. It is a water spot remover. I gotta hit the side of the panels with a water spot remover before I polish, or those will come back. So we gotta do some work here. I'm gonna neutralize it with my rinseless wash. I don't have to spray it off. We'll go from there. Let me show you the water spots. Again, using Delete. I'm gonna show you the kind of work Delete does removing water spots. You don't want to get it on your skin, wear gloves, because it's horrendous. It's a real acidic chemical. It's not good for you. Always wear gloves. Okay, just neutralizing it. A lot of people are probably wash that off. I'm not washing crap off. And then you can see the difference from that spot to the bottom spot right here. Again, we took it all off here, took it off the side, the door. Now we're just seeing paint. We're back, so here's where we're at. So this rinseless wash and hybrid wash combo, amazing. I'll put it top 3. I'll put Koch Chemie Active. I will put ADS. Hero, I'll put this as a third. The only reason it's third is because the rinseless wash isn't as slick, but then you're gonna give up cleaning ability. Cleaning ability of this is wild. I need to put it up against ADS because I think it's a hammer when it cleans. I'm not sure what's in it, can't tell you. The slickness is nowhere near those two. And that's the only reason why. The Decon foam of this one is better than ADS, and it might be better than active foam. It might be, I gotta test those, but I know for sure it cleans a little. It has to be caustic. Kind of pH balance to me means nothing. I don't know. So foam cleans amazing. Nonetheless, I was impressed with ZNR and I was impressed with the foam Decon. Now we're gonna go into the clay step. You saw the other side. I took all the water spots, removed out with delete. Shout out to IGL Delete, busting product. Now we're gonna start the clay process. I have in my IK sprayer. Okay, I have this ZNR diluted, 0.5 ounces to 32 ounces gives it, and then we're gonna put that against the holy moly. You know, Jamie the cleaner keeps hounding me about this. So let's start the clay process. Let's go here. Let me get a towel and then we'll start hammering it out. I always like to saturate it. I always like to wet my clay towel. Anything outside of that, I hate doing. And you can hear that. And the slickness is real super slick. Crap, that's way slick. We're gonna do this side. You can hear that woof, rough. And then white. Yeah, dude. Smooth. We finished the car, we clayed it. I do want to say this, clay bar slick. I would say it's as slick as clay lube from Decon. Smells good. Busted to get to this part. So here's what we're doing, right? So we're gonna be testing a couple compounds today. And I'm testing a polisher. So the polisher that we're gonna be testing just came in the shop today. I'm just gonna do a minor test. I'll do my review. OG said this is the best entry polisher in the game. It is their new element. I don't know what it's called. This is Liquid Elements new polisher, just came out. OG called it the best polisher for beginners. I'm gonna see if it works for pros. So I am gonna use that. I won't be doing the review on this today. Just gonna be testing it. A couple compounds in the shop that we're testing as well. On this black paint would be the OG Megs. We're gonna do a pass with that to see if we get it. This is a non-diminishing abrasive. This is more of a smat. It lasts a little bit, has a lot of bite. I mean, that's the diminishing abrasive, has a lot of bite. Next compound we're gonna be testing is my go-to S2000. And I bought a few back in the shop, so this is brand new. I just bought it from the Rad Company, EC10, you know, the Grandmaster stuff. We're just gonna test it to see how much cut I can get. And then I wanted to test their Hyper Compound version 12. I mean, revision 5. Why are you testing these? It's because I test everything in the shop, so I have a plumb line of what is good, what isn't, so that way if anybody asks me, I know what's up. So pads we're gonna be using in the shop to cut the paint today with the new element polisher is been my go-to pad. It's a Free Ride blueberry pad. It's what we're gonna use today. Or I don't know why I said Free Ride. This is the Eurotech heavy cutting pad blueberry from Buffet Shop. We're gonna hit that with this polisher. Let's do a section together. We'll do a couple test spots. The goal again is not how good does this polisher work. The goal is how fast can I get to the end result to apply 365 Pro. Let's talk about the first experience. So I did plug it in, haven't used it yet. I actually just got it. I just got it in the mail today from OG, only place I know where to get it. Let's talk about the build. Feels kind of, it's got a good heft to it. They got Rupa's vibes with this joint right here. This part right here. It's like Rupa's vibes with this part right here. It's got a nice indicator for a light. That's 1, 2, 3.5. It's a little vibrating. That tells me that the grease needs to be changed. So I'll look at changing the grease. I'll check the grease out, but so far I like the look. I like the feel. It reminds me of a fine mech. I like the build. Let's put my shine pad. Make sure it's centered. That took a lot of out. So there's still scratches here. It didn't do a lot. It cleaned it up though. I would say cleaned about 60%. So that was McGuire's. Next look, hyper polish. I mean, you know, hyper polish. Let's do this section here with you. Let's do that section there. See what I get. I'm getting some stalling on this. My shine mate would have aimed that corner up. See? You see that stalling I'm getting? So on the 5, I don't get stall. On my shine mate level 3, I get stall. Believe it or not, this hyper polish did a lot of work versus Meg's 205. Let me test my show concept. All right, welcome back, day 3. So here's what we did so far. I want to walk through the process. We're about 10 hours in. Usually it doesn't take me this long to do a detail, but I really wanted to work on the left side of the panel. You saw the video clips of how bad the water spotting is. Tremendous water spots. Took 2 times with delete to go back and forth just to make sure I got it. So when I polish it, here's what you guys don't know. If you polish water spots, they can resurface. So you want to make sure you demineralize that. Then I went back and I cut it. Now, Opti compound wasn't really doing it for me. It did a good job for the compound. For 30 bucks, I didn't think it didn't do as good as McGuire's 110. And McGuire's 110 seemed to finish as good as it. And I mixed McGuire's 110 with McGuire's 205, and I got myself like what I call a half step. Car's looking absolutely amazing. Then what we did was we went in, we polished the chrome with Car Pro polish. I'm gonna go through the car now and we're gonna do this final step before we coat. This is the prep solvent from Nxtzen. So it has a nice smell. It's pretty affordable. I can't wait to try it. Like I said, I am a panel prep whore. I love panel preps. My favorite is Clarity from NV. They're from Australia. This is certified made in Australia. We'll see if it takes the #1 spot in my panel prep journey for finding the best panel prep. I've tried all of them so far, so we'll do a couple sections that I left some compound on. I'm gonna say on purpose, but you know I didn't take it off. You know, what happened was, okay, you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna do the whole section here. We'll go over, I'll give you my feedback, and then we'll start coating the car. Let's go. This surface here. Oh. First of all, it's giving me NV Clarity vibes, 100%. Doesn't take a lot, it smells real good. It smells amazing actually. And one wipe, it made it clean, like ridiculously clean. There was compound on here. Yeah, so I'm gonna do more sections. We'll go over here, we'll test this side. Here, you can tell there's compound right here. Let's see what. I'm using a Eagle 500 and you can tell one wipe takes it off. And again, gotta dig in it. Okay, we'll continue the journey here, okay? Because I want to make sure that I'm not just placeboing it. But so far, I love the smell. The smell's better than Clarity. I don't know what smell it is. I'm gonna finish the rest of the car. We'll come back. But so far, I'm gonna rate this. I'll compare it right now with Peleus to see which one I like better. Peleus has some surfactants in it. This one though, cleans gnarly. So I look for in a panel prep, because when you're reviewing products, you want to be very careful not to just talk crap. So I have like 10 panel preps, but the one I've been testing more would be Armor Detail Supply. Nah, it's Phoenix ELD Peleus. I have a clean rag here. I'm looking for streaking, ease of wipe off. I don't want to sit here and wipe for 10 minutes or any streaks. So we got some compound on this panel here. We'll show you on this panel. And I'm looking for a streak-free wipe off. And you could just tell, look, like I'll just overspray it so you could get that vibe. And you can see how it just dissipates. So yeah, Peleus is one of those that you have to beat. So I'm gonna do the same section and we're going, all right, so we're gonna do the same section. I'm gonna spray a lot and same thing, just leaves. I think it's faster. And faster flashes, it smells better. I might pick that up, because that is an absolute banger. Wow, all right, we're gonna use the whole bottle today because that's how I roll. Again, when I'm picking panel preps, I need it to clean. I don't want weird residue left behind. I don't want none of that crap. I'm being 100% transparent with you. I want a easy spray on, spray off, get on with my business because time is money. So far, this actually, when you spray it on, it actually comes off faster. Doesn't leave anything behind. Yeah, well, I'm gonna finish the car. So check, okay? Just put it right there, check. A video where we're gonna get into coating the car. So let's look at the packaging of this here so you can see it. And let me zoom you out. So let's look at the packaging. So this is 365 Pro. Anyone could buy this. You could be a consumer and buy it. This is that 365 name. Don't let it fool you, okay? Doesn't mean it'll last a year. That's just the minimum. I've seen videos online where it's lasting 18 months. It comes with the sprayer. So here's what you're gonna do, folks. We're gonna take the bottle out. You have your cross linker, which is this right here, bottle. We do 10 to 15 cars. We have our cross linker here. So we have to mix these two. So let's do some chemistry, huh? And we're gonna start coating the car. I don't know how long it takes to cure, but I'm assuming it's not that long. So I'm gonna open up the first bottle here. I'm gonna open up my cross linker. You don't wanna spill it. That cross linker is precious jewels, okay? Precious jewels. And then all we're gonna do is pour it in. It looks like a liquid solvent. Pour it in. Then we're gonna put the topper on, we're gonna shake it. And remember, after use, freeze it. It'll last you 10 to 15 cars, depending on the size. You do probably 10 of these, based on what they said. Comes with one sprayer, mix it. So we're gonna shake it. Make sure you spray, make sure you close the top all the way. Be careful putting the thing in. You don't want that in your mouth, you don't want that in your body. And you shake it. So that's how you get this bottle ready for use. I'm gonna get a Pearl Weave towel. I'm gonna get my applicator. I'm gonna get a towel and applicator actually, because it's just a spray on, wipe off. So I got an applicator, you don't need it. I'm gonna try it both ways to show you. I have two, one wipe, one insurance. I have my mixed solution here. And then what we're gonna do is spray on here, put it on, and I'll show you the social cues you get. Priming the pad, about 3 to 5 uses. And I'm gonna apply it like a ceramic coating just to get coverage. You don't have to do it this way. And it starts to flash immediately. Like, I can't even express how fast that flash time was. And it's, oh gosh, bro, what? All right, listen to me. I'm a Gian Kankoi fanboy. The flash on this is absolutely quick. So you can see it cross-linking real fast. It starts to give you the social cues of a butterfly to flash. It's actually simple. It takes 15 minutes to do this. You don't need the applicator. I was just showing you the hard way. I'm gonna spray it on with the applicator and keep going that route so I don't miss any nooks and crannies. But the slickness up there of any coating I've used. The slickness is absolutely wild. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna do this whole section. And I always want to get coverage like a ceramic coating. I never want to miss any spots. And you can see it rainbowing. I'm gonna come through with my rag and I'm gonna wipe. And the slickness is on par with any ceramic coating that I have used today. I kid you not. That slickness is absolutely crazy. If you get a high spot on this, you deserve to, because it's the easiest. That means you're playing around. So again, do that. Get the side. Doesn't require a lot, and you just tell right away it's time to wipe because of rainbow. And it's easy to level, super easy to level. All right, I'm gonna finish coating the car and I'll be back. This ceramic coating, hear me, bring it in. Zoom in on my face, bring it in. This ceramic coating, absolutely bonkers. Bonkers, the word bonkers. Bonkers. Let me tell you why I say that. Been using Gian Kanko Evo for a long time as my 1 year. Easy to use, phenomenal coating. Thought no one could up it. Everyone's tried, everyone flopped. this, slap, cheeks. Here's the why. Slickness, better than Gion. The saturation this thing gives on the paint, it looks like a coating that has like, it's wild. The gloss, absolutely wild. The slickness, wild. Ease of use, 15 minutes to coat this car, and it's a 350. F350 is this car. Bonkers. Absolutely bananas. If you haven't tried anything from this line, skip everything else. Listen to me. Get the solvent, get the prep spray, because that one had me flustered. And then get this and try it. I'm telling you right now, get this and try it, and then thank me later, buy me a coffee, do whatever you want. But this, chef's kiss. Easy to combine, just combine, shake, okay? I used less than an ounce for this car. I got the whole car, including the roof, including all the plastics. It goes on all surfaces, wild. Well done, Nxtzen, because this is, at first I thought you were like trolling, you know, do this, do that, test it. Fire, absolutely flame on, flame, fire, dragon breathing Targaryen, right here. That's what I'm gonna say about that. With that said, we're gonna use their tire dressing and we're done. So I wanna talk to you about where we ended with this. I coated the whole car in 15 minutes. I coated the back bumper with the new trim, restore, and protect from DIY. Took longer than the whole car to coat. I used PNS rub coating for the front cowl because I can't reach it all. And then I used metal coat. Now we're on to the final touches. I'm gonna clean the glass and then we're gonna do the rims together. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me show you the tire dressing. Let's show you the look. My guy Jeff down the street, he loves that nice glossy shiny look. So we're going to use theirs. It's supposed to give you that nice glossy look. It's supposed to last more than a week. So let's put that on. But so far, I have been absolutely impressed with everything I've used so far. The only thing that kind of threw me off was the super clean, but then I talked to Joel and he said, hey, you can use it straight, dude. I was like, oh, makes sense. This, sweet lady, won't you be my, it's called Duragel. It's a gel like, I think you could have put a topper on this. They should give me a pump. So it reminds me of Bumba. I'll prime that up. And I'm gonna go section by section. And this is a knobby tire, so I'm gonna dress this like I would myself for a date and take my time, kids. You know, take that shower. It's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna do this. I'll show you the end result. 3 sprays got the whole tire. That thing looks nice. I'm gonna let that dry to see what it does, but that does complement the look of the car. But so far, this smells good. It looks good. A little goes a long way. We have to see how long it lasts. I'm too close. Am I too close? Okay, I'm too close. We finished the ride. It has been an absolute joy. The experience has been phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie to you. The experience on this, using these products, have been nothing but a great experience. I use ZNR Plus for the door jams. I use prep solvent for the panel prep, the window cleaning. I used 365 on every single surface. The saturation, the slickness, the ease of use makes it one of the best, or the best 1 year. Brad, where you at? ADS? We're gonna have to test. Slickness, saturation. Now we gotta see if the durability is there. So far, I'm digging the way it looks. It looks real good. The Decon foam, or the foam, Decon and the ZNR as a combo was righteous. The cleaning power was great. The slickness on the soap, you can use it by itself, is real good. And the dilution, you could go 1 ounce or 2 ounce in 550 mils inside a foam canning, nothing but rich lather. Oh, what did I miss? Nothing. With that said, this is Eddie Clone. If you like this type of content, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Everything that I used in this video, description below. But listen, none of that's affiliated, right? Don't have a coupon code. Hopefully they hook a brother up with the coupon code to hook you up, so that way you could get your stuff for like a percentage off. Some of the things I did use, like the trim and restore in the back and the no rub, I have coupon codes for that. You can use, do whatever you want. Everything else I use in the video, links in the description below. With that said, this is Eddie Clone, road to 10,000. Thank you for watching. I'm out.